All right, we are reading from A Thousand Paths to Comfort by David Beard or David Bird. I'm not sure how you pronounce his name there. Like I said, I prefer shorter texts. When the texts are shorter, they are easy to digest and you learn faster from them. And also, it gives the advantage of you repeating the text more frequently because that's how you are truly going to understand the text is by reading it many times over. Long text or long books are 300 pages, you will probably only read it once and you will never read it again. Audios tends to be a lot more effective when you are trying to immerse yourself into a material because you can get to listen to the same audios over and over and over and you prefer to listen anyways than read, right? So we are going to read some of this from um, A Thousand Paths to Comfort. It said, an uncertain guide makes everyone follow him uncomfortable. One can feel safe in comfort, but one can learn to love truth. One can feel safe in comfort, but one can learn to love truth. Even when it is for the better, none of us are completely comfortable with change. Even if it transforms from bad to worse, there is a certain relief in change. As I have often found in traveling in a stagecoach, it is often a comfort to shift one's position and be bruised in a new place. That's from Washington Irving. The comfort in having children is far outweighed by the sorrow of parting with them. Children are not only great comfort in our world, children are not only a great comfort in our old age, they drive us to do it. The lust for comfort, that stealthy thing that enters the house as a guest and then becomes a host and then a master. From Khalil Gibran. All too many in their attempts to comfort those seemingly distressed are blissfully unaware that they are bringing distress to the comfortable. Of all created comforts, God is the lender. You are the borrower, not the owner. There are moments in life when to be scared is sensible and to be comfortable is suicidal. Common sense is fine and momentarily comforting, but realize that it can never advance beyond its own limits. True comfort can only come through knowledge. You must study. Free the spirit of inquiry that lives within you. One person's cheap comfort is someone else's comfort. The pillow will always know just how comfortable you really are. Comfort the afflicted and afflict the constantly complaining comfortable. I have never any pity for conceited people because I think they carry their comfort about with them. That's from George Eliot. Dear and endure. Only then will things ease and you will arrive at comfort. Without comfort within us, external comforts are meaningless. Keeping life manageable. It is so hard to live a life that is manageable. Is it so hard to live a life that is manageable? I will be old when I feel like it. Those in doubt often mumble. Everything has its reason in life. The discomfort of taking exercise is nothing compared to the comfort of having taken it. Those with the most to learn in life are those who feel they know it all. It is often the case that the people who argue the most are the people who know the least. Try to please everybody and you surely fail. Try to please try to please everybody and you will surely fail. There is no formula for success. People who walk on thin ice might just as well dance on it. If you prepare for the future, then the future belongs to you. Just listen to yourself, then you'll say less about more. Eat less, but not less than you need. Instinct is only common sense. With enough instinct, anyone can be a genius. Make your mind up now. How comfortable do you want to be? When we are prosperous, our friends know us. In adversity, we know our friends. Everyone needs to assume some responsibility in life. The reward for doing work well is being offered the opportunity to do more. Charity begins in the heart. Information is helpful, but if it comes along with experience, it becomes vital. You cannot enjoy life if you spend the entire journey fretting about the bumps and potholes. People who really try anything sees most things as being impossible. People who rarely try anything see most things as being impossible. All the experts you can muster, although united in agreement, can still be mistaken. Only a fool would be comfortable rejecting wisdom merely for arriving late. Be prepared to let your standards drop every now and then. Make love, not paperwork. Who can be comfortable being cared for by someone who has let their plans die? We are all of us nearly angels. We are all of us nearly angels. The level of our comfort will be determined by the extent of our belief that we can be comforted. Ability may take you to the top, but it takes character to remain there. Act as if it were impossible for others to make you feel uncomfortable, and it will be so. Only after you have tried to do your very best will you know if your best was good enough. Make commitments, not empty promises. Pity, pity the big fish in the little pond. Comfort is habit forming. What is my attitude towards comfort? Bad times have value too. The most uncommon thing to discover is common sense. If we are always busy getting ready to live, when will we find the time to start living? Don't allow defeat to disappoint you. Use it as a stimulus. We are reading from a thousand paths to comfort by David Byrd. And as I'm reading these books, these short texts here, to help you to learn more, because me personally, I believe strongly in education, and this is one way how we can teach each other is through learning, mostly audio, because some people do not like to read. So I suggest that you listen. And if you like to read, then you should get books and start reading them. And if you are like me, who don't like a book which is 300 and 400 page, I don't think a book should be that long. That's just my opinion. My opinion doesn't really mean anything to somebody else, but to me, that's just what I believe, right? I could be wrong. Doesn't mean I'm right about anything. But these short texts that I'm reading to you here is with the intention that you will get something from them, and you repeat them as often as I do, so you too can one day change your life. My name is Ryan, and I'm looking forward to meet you in some other videos, and hopefully one day we can have a talk about learning and education. Thank you very much. You have a wonderful day.